I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. So yesterday I came out here and just did an acoustic guitar and a vocal. I'm just keeping that. I did do a few, two on the side overdubs for the acoustic. And then I did a little bit of a guitar solo. Of course, I forgot to move the microphone during the guitar solo thing, so that was a genius move on my part. Had a riff playing in my head, and I was in the house, and I hadn't come out here yet. So instead of picking up a guitar and trying to record it onto my phone or something, shoot video and whatnot, I just grabbed my computer and put the riff down on the recording software on there, airdropped it on my phone, then airdropped it out here. So it's not really complicated. It's just a triplet thing. So it's like, and then it's going to do that for a bit, and then I'm just going to kind of go chug on the E chord, A chord. So basically that's the whole verse. It's kind of like the first thing, the triplet feel twice, then the E to A triplet thing half the time, and then I go into a chorus where I'm going to switch keys. Okay, I got through that. I had one dumb mistake right out of the guitar solo. I hit a B natural instead of the B flat. I might have been palm muting it enough that it's unintelligible. Let me listen. I think I hit it, but it was just in the... So it's like pitchless noise. Okay, that's fine then. I don't think I'm going to do anything to that. I think I'm just going to leave that in standard tuning to sit on top of the MIDI guitar, which is an octave drop. So I'm going to reduce the output because I'm going to boost the mids and highs. I'm going to do a right side take now, but I'm going to piece this together. Everything from here on out on the guitar is just going to be little punch-ins to do the sections, because this I'm going to play a little more perfect. I might do some automation on the amp plug-in. I'm not going to do it on the main one. I'm just going to leave that alone because it's just a standard tune playthrough. 4 measures, and I got enough variation that it sounds real. I mean, it is real, but if I do one take, whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Put a control point there, and I should just be able to yoink. Okay, gotcha. And then I'm just gonna go copy, I'll just do right around the last hit, paste. Yep, that works. That was indeed a giant pain in my butt. However, whoa, not all the way down. What the hell? Middle. Come on. I don't really have a pre-chorus, just different parts of a verse, I guess, because it's more like an A and a B section verse there, and then the chorus is doubled, and I just have to hit what'd I hit? I think I just put that E there. Let's get stupid. It's not exactly a complicated overdub, but it is an effective overdub. So let me see. I want to go ahead and plop on some automation for the volume on all of these tracks. Get that right on. There we go. See, this is where the color coding comes in handy. I can spot right where that ends. Okay. So what I'm going to do is drop this. I should probably go down to like 5, honestly, because this is all crazy. I'm going to get all the points, and I'm just going to plop that on the rest of the tracks. So this is in the third verse, where the guitar solo happens. This is my new 6-string bass, and I got this because I'm sick of doing stuff on the 4th string and needing to write MIDI. Alright, I think it's about time to do the drums. So let me get all this going. Phone. Why does that do that? It like always delays and doesn't look like it's recording. Put down some lyrics like some point ahead of this recording. I don't know, but I put down lyrics and then I don't really have a melody to go with them or anything. I just put down random words. So I just pulled that up. That was cool. I got the whole first verse. I've got lyrics for the second verse, so I'm going to try and just punch this in. I think I changed a few lyrics here. There might be a few mistakes on this thing, but you know, whatever. I tried to squeeze all the lyrics in. Okay, the screams I just did at the end there were wild. Alright, I just deleted the practice take, and that works for me. I'm going to switch that verse, then chorus. I think that's it. I think that the song's done. Okay, monitor's up, song's finished, lyrics there. Those lyrics, as close as they may or may not be, are going to be copy-pasted to the description box. Could I correct them? Yes, but I'm lazy about it. The middle of the description box has where you can find me online, purchase and stream my music. The top is a link. That's just the best Bible teaching I know of. I always say right in the beginning, it's Christian rock. Hey, my camera's going dark again. Literally every time I do this part of the video, my camera just focuses dark. It's like it can't do otherwise. Oh, I said something, now it's getting light. Weird. Anyway, the link there at the top is a link to the best Bible teaching I know of, and I say in the beginning it's Christian rock. I don't go on about it. It's not my thing to do that. I just say that's there, so check it out if you want to. Every other thing I've ever seen online is subjective teaching, and it's not good teaching. It's just traditional denominational stuff, importing any other baggage, text out of context, you name it. So this is the opposite of all that. It's objective teaching, and it is what does this actually say? What were the writers intending when they wrote it down? Grammar translation from the original language, just because translating into a new language has, there's going to be transmission errors all over the place. So that definitely happens in English. So if you go back to the original, a whole lot of questions get answered real quick. So yeah, I just think it's a good resource, and it's there in the description box if you want to look. That's it for today. Unlike yesterday, I'm not running super mega late, at least not at this point, but I post these videos anywhere between 2 and 6 to 7 p.m. so it just depends on the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Here comes the song. Bye.